Hello and welcome to another episode of Factorio Multiplayer Into the Deep End with Lambert, Steejo, and Arumba.
Oh, were you waiting for me to say hello after you said my name?
No. I just forgot who else was here.
Ah, but you remembered me. How nice.
Well, I was standing next to you, so I could still see your name.
I'm right next to a Arumba.
What? Oh. All right. Well, what are we doing this episode? What's going on? We still fixing this coal line?
Yeah, I'm working on it. You actually have... Why do you have two inserters per machine? You only need one output inserter.
I don't recall. Man, this was made weeks ago.
Stone pipe A.
Yeah, as opposed to stone pipe B.
So what you could do is, Lambert, if you click on one of the inserters, it'll open up the GUI. You see the little 3x3 grid on the right called offset? You can control which side of the belt they place it on with the offset field.
Oh, okay.
So that's saying within the little tiny itty bitty spot that an item sits, which side of it should it be on? So like what I did on your first two machines is this top inserter puts it on the left side of the belt, and the second inserter puts it on the offset in the top left corner, so it'll all put it on the right side. And then if you alternate them, you'll get the same effect that you had without all those inserters, or all those splitters rather.
That's smart.
You can't.
So I'm going
easily
through them trying to do them, and then it's like, oh, you've already done it. Wait, this one he's doing. Yeah, there we go.
It's like we're lacking one inserter on the very last machine though.
Goodness.
And then if you want, you could like ensure that the belt would be balanced by using that last splitter.
Oh yeah, there was
I like to-
multiple splitters here so that I could get more coke going down. But I guess, how do you do priority again?
Just
Click on it.
Yeah.
This is what I like to
priority
call the wiggle waggle.
The wiggle waggle.
Cijo knows my wiggle waggle.
I've seen
It's
that
just- it
before.
just-
I wish I didn't.
Yeah, that just forces it. If only one, like if you just do. How do you drop items again?
He knows my wiggle waggle.
Wait.
There you
Oh, you can
Yeah.
drop item. How do you drop items?
It's Z or Z.
Z. Thank you.
See how it balanced it, even though we only put items on one side of the belt. It also looks good if you do it on a turn, because then you could just have feed coming in and then.
I think
that.
I've done something like that somewhere.
Yeah, it's a wiggle waggle.
Yeah, because the belt gets all wiggly waggly.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
I've prioritized this south belt, so this should work more effectively.
Where's
More-
the wiggle waggle?
More better. I killed it. It's
No,
dead already.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
even what we've just done, the power is much more stable. It takes longer to cut out, and it doesn't cut out for as long. Actually, it's not. Oh, there we go. Now it's cutting out. And
Well,
it's
your
cut
bottom
out.
machines are still not getting enough coke. Are you sure you've calculated the right number of machines to
Oh, God,
support
no.
this?
Each machine
Bang.
needs 4 coke per second. So
Yeah, 20 coke every 5 seconds. They've got a crafting speed of 1, so 4 coke per second. So you're trying to run 4 machines off a single yellow belt, even if the belt was totally full. No, you're trying to run 5 machines.
I just added the last one. So does
Oh.
it need to be red?
No.
no,
You
because
need
then the whole thing would
two-
need to be red.
2 yellow. 2 yellow is vastly less expensive than 1 red.
Oh, okay. That can be arranged.
I mean, it's convenient to use red, but we had, like... People died in the multiplayer campaigns a couple summers ago for using red belt on our marathon servers.
Oh my god, I remember that. It was glorious.
Seems
So at best, you're making...
So how do I chuck more, like, Oh, these inserters can pick
Guys
up
are
from far
making-
away.
What, 5 Coke every 10 seconds?
Yeah, Lambert, right now with this setup that you have, you're making 15 coke per second. And that means at best you can nearly support 4. Adding a 5th one is going to do nothing. There's not enough coke coming.
Okay.
You need to ramp up coke production if you want to add more than 4 machines.
Bollocks.
And speeding up the belt wouldn't help, obviously, because there's not enough raw coming in.
Let me ask you, why aren't you using a column to convert coal into Coke?
Oh, what now?
This column here.
This destructive
you using-
distillation column?
Yeah, why aren't you using one of those to turn coal into Coke? Because that also produces coal gas.
Do we have lead?
Fucking.
You
You tell me now. I've been doing this for like 20 goddamn episodes, and this is the first time you mentioned that this is a thing.
That's the first time I looked at it, and I've been playing with these powerhouses for a while.
I mean, you should have looked at it
what-
earlier.
I actually had this system going where you can take wood and turn it into coal using a distillation column, which will also produce coal gas. So I had 3 columns going at once, converting wood into coal into coke. All like every machine also producing coal gas as a byproduct, all feeding into a powerhouse. It's pretty neat.
This is also, like, just a really bad way to make coke.
I mean,
You're taking 5 coal directly into 5 coke. You can double it by crushing the coal and then cooking it into coke.
see, these are the kind of things that I should have
Yeah.
been told.
I think that you should have figured it out.
I figured this shit
We-
out. I
We
got,
threw you into the deep end, for
Look.
crying out loud.
and I got the Tower of Power working. It didn't work very well, but I got it working.
Yeah, working is a strong word.
Accurate too.
Yeah.
We have
need,
occasional brownouts. Don't worry about it. It's entirely unnecessary. We have enough power without it. This was just a project that I got working.
we have lead. Oh, we do. Cool. Yay, Arumba, thinking ahead.
I don't know. I'm not working on the ore bus anymore. I'm over here now.
Oh yeah, you can help me. All right. So what do we need to? We need crushers. You said.
Yep.
I have 900 carbon. I don't know where I got that.
From me, you dildo.
All right, so
Probably.
let's just like work. This is how I work stuff through mentally. Steejo likes using that mod, Hell mod, and I like it too, but they added a whole bunch of crap I don't like, so I like to just do it by hand now. But I was looking in Fini, and I saw that you can crush coal, and when you crush 1 coal, you get 2 crushed coal. Okay, and then if you furthermore look in Fini, look at coke, you can make coke from 2 crushed coal becomes 2 coke. So we're taking 1 coal into 2 crushed coal into 2 coke, therefore 1 coal into 2 coke. And your crafting recipe is just taking 5 coal into 5 coke. So there's no doubling effect on the coke number.
Yeah.
With me?
Makes sense. No, yeah, that makes sense because I played Minecraft once.
I don't know where the extra stuff's coming from or why, but you know. So for example, and this isn't where I would do this, but I would try it and just like then math out what this is going to make.
Oh yeah, see that last part? Oh, wow, that crushes that coke real quick. Sorry, yeah, it crushes the coal real quick. And then you turn crushed coal into coke just in a steel furnace. Is there a faster way of... We have better furnaces than steel furnace, right?
Nope, we just got the steel actually.
Oh, okay.
So what's happening right now is because it's putting a fuel item, it's going to fill up the entire bottom of the steel furnace first.
Right.
But then once it's full, it'll run.
What is
So-
the amount that it can...
That it could make.
Yeah. No, how much...
So-
what's the maximum amount that it can have in the fuel position?
Well, normally it'd be 200, but because of that stack size mod, I think it's going to be pretty big.
How about if I just put some carbon in there instead?
Yeah, sure.
We need sulfur dioxide
Alright.
for anything.
So let's math through this. You can do... The ore crusher is going to take 1 coal every 1 second, and it's got a crushing speed of 2. So it's creating 2 crushed coke per second.
Yeah, we probably do need sulfur dioxide for something.
And how many do I need again? Was like
Like
each one of these needed.
creating sulfur dioxide, so
Well, then where should I put this?
You need 20 coke every something 5 seconds. So it's four.
Send
I
it-
need 4 coke
send it
a
north.
second per column. So I
Don't
need
forget the crafting speed of the
20
machine.
coke a second.
All right, I'm actually gonna go into hell mod because I can't remember.
yeah.
I just did math in my head.
Where do you need the sulfur dioxide?
Just in the north.
In the north.
In the north.
North.
Sorry if the game's lagging.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah. Yeah, I think I need 5 seconds. I need 20.
I'm just gonna,
So every
just gonna
1 second.
not store it
I need
like right here for now.
Just throwing it right up to the inputs. I'm going to run a line just now.
What, onto the ore bus?
Yeah. Was it you're sending sulfur
Dioxide?
dioxide? Okay.
Let's see where. Ah, there's where you said it.
Yeah.
Steejo, how do you share these things again?
Top right, the S.
Administration or the?
What
Oh,
one was
okay.
it?
Here's allow writing, allow reading. There we go.
So you want me to open Helmut?
Yeah, if you want.
Is that the planner in the top left?
Yep. It's called. Yeah, it just says planner. I created one for Coke. It should be visible. It looks just like Coke, and it's a tab at the top.
Yes, I see it.
All right. Do you see right where it says like the 4 buttons on the left, X, D, U, L,
Yes.
and then there's the Coke. You just click on that first Coke. It'll say edit this block in the tooltip.
Oh yeah.
All right. So there is a very simple recipe chain, right? You've got at the very top, it's the final product, and it shows in the yellow ingredients 15 crushed coal becomes 15 Coke. I put it to 15 because we want to maximize like 1 belt.
Right.
And then you see where it says factory, the factory column.
Yes.
The game, there's a setting for it, but it'll default to like the best machine possible. So you got to click where it says factory and choose the machine you're actually planning on using. So I set it to the 2 we have technology for. We're not using beacons or modules or anything, but it says 3.75 steel furnaces, 3.75 ore crusher Mark IIs. So the ratio is 1-to-1. And I would just round up and say 4 crushers, 4 furnaces equals 1 full belt of coke.
Okay.
And if you want more than 1 full belt, then just double this setup. So knowing that that's the ratio, then I would start thinking, okay, how can I make this modular so that I could just expand it?
So you'd probably want like oh, someone open Helmut. So you'd want like the coke running down here, and then probably this looks fairly decent already, and then coke running down this way.
I'm going to go away from the base a little bit so there's some workable area and just create a blueprint and then come paste it. Because it's just easier that way.
All right.
For me, at least.
I'm gonna watch you.
So I'm imagining right now just a belt of coal coming in and coke going out, like a complete black box system, where it's just input output, no other source for it to go anywhere.
What if you doubled the belt of coal coming in? Or actually, would you even need to?
Do
No
we
idea.
have
There's no reason to
have
double
any-
it because we're already at the carrying capacity. Sorry, go ahead.
Do you have any engines?
Let me see if I stole any from Zippy.
I think we made them by hand earlier. I don't think there are any.
As well by hand as we could. You can make more. I can set one up somewhere.
I just need like a couple just for pumps.
Yeah, I'll set something up.
Iron pipe.
Trying to find a way to maybe make it use coal for fuel so that it doesn't have that storage issue. So you don't have to like put carbon in it instead.
Good point. Good idea.
No, I would just do it like this, honestly.
Seafloor plump.
A plump?
You making fun of me?
Provides pressured products. Green wire.
I take it that second one is where the coke is coming out.
Yeah. So I'm trying to make it pretty, but if you do long-handed inserters at 90 degrees, one reaching from the top belt, and you space it the right way, you can have it just run right through the whole thing. I don't know if any of the words I'm saying make sense, but you'll see when it's done.
Inserter with a big long arm. Yeah, makes sense.
I need tinned copper wire. So I need
We had some of that. There's a. I think I made a box of it.
I had a ton of it.
There's
That
10
must have-
plate being made right now.
No, I think I shift seed it into some factories.
Yeah, I see tin
Right.
copper wire.
Yeah, it's in here.
Didn't get put in a box though, but there's a belt full of it. If you want to just
Engines are
there
being
you go.
made
You're on there. You're on the
Oh.
belt. You're welcome.
So this should work, based on the Helmod thing.
Okay.
That's a complete unit. So that's a
Top belt coal, bottom belt crushed coal.
nope. All it takes is just one. Yeah, essentially that's what'll happen. But it's a temporary belt just to move the product along. Coal in, coke out, done. And looking at Helmod, it takes 7.5 coal, so you could actually support 2 of these setups per 1 yellow belt of coal. So I'm not going to build this one, but if I did a blueprint, you could do something like this with a splitter, and then this is just one coal line, and it would support 2 of these setups.
All right.
But then the output is going to end up being 2 full belt of crushed like coke per second. And that's
much better than
modular.
This.
Yeah, so whenever you want to get another yellow belt, you could just double it. You know, just paste the whole thing again.
Sounds good to me. Alright,
Just
so
out of
I'll remove
curiosity.
all this shit that I was doing before.
Not counting inserters, that's only 4 machines that actually consume power from the power grid. So that's 500 kilowatts is what that costs to run.
Oh, much
Non-stop.
better than 12 high pressure furnaces then.
Yeah, how much do those cost even?
I
I
assume
didn't.
more.
Now you're pulling a Zippy.
What do I do?
I
He's
mean,
pulling the
again, it
Zippy.
was an unnecessary thing. Nobody's gonna miss
Right.
that I made
But
a
he's
tiny
pulling.
bit extra power.
No. I'm saying you're pulling a Zippy. You're tearing it down before you build the new one. What are you doing?
I mean, you gotta.
Ah. I'm helping, but gosh.
But the problem with what Zippy was doing is that we needed the steel.
We have
reason
steel.
that
It's
this
better than ever.
Okay.
So you're saying we
that's-
don't need power?
No, I mean look at the power right now. We are still producing more than we. Oh, actually no, we need How much do we need? How much do we need?
Pull a Zippy.
Is that 21 that we need?
No, we're
Satisfaction
actually
much?
fine.
Yeah, I thought we'd be fine.
We're fine right now. But that's temporary.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for this episode. I hope to see you all again in the next episode, and we'll see you there. Have a good night.
Y'all.
See you soon.
Bye bye.
Bye.